Hey everyone, welcome to my second video for The Hunt Is On. Before I get started, I'm going to do a quick plug for my Twitter. I've had it for a while, but recently I've been trying to post more about progress, ask for feedback, as well as post links or pictures of things that are relevant. I actually made a video schedule, and it's going to be up there linked, so I'm going to have the Twitter link below if you want to add me. That'd be awesome. Okay, let's get started with Terra. So I looked a bit at the races before, and there are a lot of choices here, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and be boring and pick human, but I really like the Castanic class. I like that combat movement speed buff you get. And then I thought the most intriguing classes were of course the little panda class, the Papapori. Although to be fair, this looks like a raccoon, in my opinion. As well as the Baraka class, because it's like a giant rock dude, and the Ellen class, which is just, I don't know. There are no words for this class. But I think the two most boring picks are going to be Human and High Elf, because most people would probably gravitate to them due to their familiarity. Not to say they're bad or anything, but I'm just going to go ahead and pick that. Okay, next up we've got classes. I like how they have little stars to indicate the, I guess, difficulty of the class and perhaps hint at the kind of skill levels that you'll be able to play these classes at. Like for instance, the Berserker is just a normal 3-star. This is probably just a DPS. Yeah, it says right here. I akin this to a Gladiator because of that giant spear. Like, that thing is huge. Then we have a Lancer. This is just a tank class. It's a little harder because tanking is a bit difficult. Slayer, another DPS class. Like, I don't really know the difference between that Gladiator. Warrior. This one's 5-star. That's pretty high. I think this is the only 5-star actually. This is probably like the Sin class, and if it is, then that is pretty universal because Assassin classes are, you know, they're really hard to play, but if you play them right, the rewards are so good. I find it amusing how Sorcerer and Archer are pretty low. Players can require too. Priest is default because it's not the most difficult thing, and oh my god, that outfit is like something out of the 70s. Let's get the boogie on. And finally the Mystic. This one intrigues me and I'm going to pick it because it's a support class. It's a bit more difficult and, you know, I'm just interested in that kind of role. Not that outfit though, that outfit is kind of, I don't know. Okay, so there's the presets for the different facial design, character design. Looking at it, it's not like crazy customizable, but you know, I'm just gonna do small changes before I cut back and then get started. So one sec, let me just change a couple of things. Okay, so as you can see, I really didn't do much. I just picked a couple of the other presets and I went ahead and added the name. I hope this is fine. That character name is taken. Wow. That's shocking. Okay, what about crew? I'm just gonna go with 3 letters. Unavailable. Well, this is gonna make everything awkward, so... Okay, complete workaround. I went ahead and picked a male character instead, and it's gonna be named Crew. Just because I am that original. So I'm gonna finish and get started with the actual game. Well, actually, I think this is gonna bring me back to the starting screen. But it's interesting that name was taken, so I had to improvise. Okay, so of course I have my tester account here, well, character, just to make sure that everything is smooth. And that's pretty much all I need to say. I picked the server Mount Tyrannus because apparently this is the most PvP oriented one. So yeah, let's get started with the play button. Hello, a bunch of random stuff popping up on the screen. That's nice. Okay, so that was the introduction there. Basically, we're being sent off to do some work. That's the best I can describe. So first of all, I'm just going to do a quick adjusting of the hotbar because I assume this is my skill down here. Sharon Bolt, yes. Unleashes a bolt of energy at a single target. And then this looks like a heal over time that I actually have to cast and then pick up. So that's an interesting concept and I can't move it. Move. There we go. Okay, let's get started by talking to Axel, the dog manager. That's nice. It zooms you in when you take a quest. I think everyone hears a voice. Yep.
Looks like someone played a trick on you.
Okay, well,
Skippity meals.
He spoke after I said yep.
You need anything? Stay free, my friend.
Okay, let's just
Make it snappy.
hit all the
What
F
is it,
buttons.
kid?
Oops.
Something important?
Okay, I'm just picking up all the quests I need. Because I really want to try out the combat, since it is different than the other games. That is my understanding. I don't know if there's a run button. I mean, I am running now. Maybe there's a walk button. Nope. It's a very beautiful environment, though. If I had everything maxed, I can't even imagine how much better it would look. And while I'm running, I'm going to hit the Alt button, get the mouse out. So there's a lot of stuff here that's going to be confusing to me and to like anyone that's never played this game. I'm not even going to bother trying to understand it. I just like to go with the whole play and learn as I play approach.
Feel the core's power. Elves lead the way.
Yes, okay, elves lead the way. I should probably adjust the mini-map. Hold on, can I do that here? I can actually move down here. Awesome. Okay. So I think I have my first quest to kill a bunch of tree things. And the LFG looks nice because I don't see bots being spammed, so I assume there's like a kind of filter that gets in their way. So that's a plus already, oops. Alright, let's try the combat. So I have to stand still when I shoot my bolts. But as you can see, I can just turn around and like just run. I assume I can dodge this guy too, like if he goes to attack me. Yep. So this is very interesting to me because, you know, this is different and I'm not used to this kind of combat in an MMO. So already that's a plus in my opinion. Just being able to like, how much can I spam this button? Look at how much mana and HP I have. That's like the most random thing. Oops. He fell down his stomach. But yeah, the HP and mana I have in the top left, that is so much. Like, I'm not really sure how that's supposed to scale later on. Because my understanding is that you can PvP once you get to level 11, which is great. But it also means that you can get ganked by people that are max level caps. So I assume this is just to help players not get ganked as badly. Like, I really don't know. Oops. I just totally missed that. And missing in this game actually seems to be more on your inability to target correctly as opposed to just like getting blinded or whatever. Of course there could be those later on, but uncommon ground accomplish. Oh wow. So there's an achievement window here too. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. Skills? Okay, so there are a bunch of skills here. I'm not going to bother with that until I get to like an NPC that tells me about the skills. Already I can say though that compared to ArcheAge at least, the UI is much more friendly in my opinion. It's still really convoluted, and you know, it'll take a bit to actually learn, but that's really nice. I feel so slow though, it's like, ugh. Oh, flowers. They are docile. Oh, it's not a flower, is that a bird? Oh my god, what is that thing? I can't get in the first person mode, but he is dancing. Wow. Okay, that's a little creepy. It's just a little. How many more of these things do I need to kill? One? So I can spam this one button so much. I want to imagine how it's going to be like when I get to higher levels and have more skills. I can imagine it's going to be crazy. Gonna take that. Cool, quest is done. So I'm at the M button. I assume that opens the map. It does. Take the claws to Dolori. At his camp. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, while I'm running, deft footwork. Your chances of being knocked down or staggered by another player decrease for 3 minutes. So this is an instant buff to decrease my chances of being knocked down or stopped, but it has an hour-long cooldown. That's crazy. I guess it has to be used at the precise moment when you get ganked. I wonder if it's a universal cooldown too, like if you log off it'll slow down, take off the timer. Okay, we're here now. Actually, before I talk to you, let me just make sure there's not like a sprint key that I'm missing, because I'm already running now, but I'd feel pretty dumb if there was something else. There was an auto run key, and no. Oh, there's a key to pass on loot. Yeah, I guess rolling is going to be something to look for.
Always willing to lend my expertise.
The way he said that kind of disturbs me. And that's an interesting thing because being able to pass with a keybind is something I was never able to do in Ion. Just one keybind to pass.
For the Federation,
For the Federation!
you must need help. Let me show you what I've got.
Okay, I don't know. I just hit F a bunch of times to accept all the quests. So let me look at my skills, because apparently I can get more skills? Question mark? What level am I? I'm level 2. So I can regain mana. What's this like mana regen out of combat? Oh, I need to, I guess, get to a certain point. What's up here in the top left? Okay, menu for raiding, raid leaders, whatever, I don't care. So now I gotta kill deer, I guess. The unfortunate part, though, of starting up is that everything's pretty slow, so... I mean, I get a feel for how the basics of combat work. And it's, in a sense, you just dodge whenever you're gonna get hit. I don't think jumping's gonna do too much, because if you get out of the way... Man, this LFG is going nuts, but I think it's because I have all turned on. I'm not even firing fast enough. I don't want to overcompensate by pushing the one button too fast, where I'm skipping out on attacks, but... Oh, no! I really gotta not jump all the time, because I'm not sure it actually does anything. Let me change LFG to not be as... Here we go, just go to combat. Oh, and we can hold down the one button too. Move out of the way. So I noticed this mob actually moves when he attacks, so I gotta kind of move to make sure that I track his movement. It's a lot of moving. 2 more of these. I'm gold just lying on the ground. Okay. I wonder if loot becomes open and anyone can take it. Trying to figure out the camera keys too, if I can actually just hit my left mouse button and move the camera. It does not appear to be so. Did he dodge them? No, I missed. So critting in this game puts a little red kind of blood symbol. One more. Oh my god, did I just miss that? Move out of the way. Okay. So I get the basic idea of the combat. I can't wait to get skills that debuff or increase movement speed or attack speed, because I can imagine it'll be pretty dynamic. I actually can't wait to get ganked. That's probably the most important thing to me, to see how well I can stand against someone that's probably going to be higher level, but...
Immerse yourself in magic's flow.
Ah, here we go, an instructor. Teach me the ways of the magic. Well, that was very unexciting. Okay, learn the metamorphic blast. Wow. How do I learn? From the skills menu? I am trying to learn. A new skill can be acquired.
Breathe deeply. Resonate with the core.
Oh, okay, so I have to talk to my skill instructor to actually learn something. Okay. So obviously I'm going to pick the damage skill. Ta-da! And I could learn the mana one, but my mana is at ridiculously high numbers, so I'm not going to bother. Not yet, at least.
Lessons are never easy.
Okie dokie. The XP. So what did I learn? I gotta put it on my hotbar. Metamorphic Blast. I'm gonna switch that with number 2 because that's a heal. So this is a cone of divine energy that damages nearby enemies. Oh, AoE effect. Okay. So now I gotta meet over with some dudes south of us. Wait, why do I keep seeing on the minimap like a little exclamation point? I guess that's just for my skills. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty good there. Let's look at this character. Mizuki. That's interesting. But yeah, the fantasy, like, compared to Ion, I think it's pretty comparable. They have their own worlds, obviously, but... Wait, what? Oh my god, stop dancing for me. The atmosphere just feels so similar in the sense of, I don't know, it's like this crazy cartoon world where we're just going around doing magical things. And it's wonderful.
Let's get it done.
Okay, man, let's get it done. Whoa.
Head east and look for piglings clustered around a set of trees. Vecus the Wicked has a thing for piglings, I guess. Let him pick on something his own size. Or at least something that's not a pig.
Well, the tree wants bacon, and I can't see anything wrong with that, but I suppose we have to kill the tree now. Okay, we'll go ahead and kill him and then end the video there, but, you know, this is pretty interesting, and another thing I'm going to definitely have to play more of. Oh, he's right here. Oh. Okay, let's try this out. So what if I hit 2? Well, that didn't do anything. Wait, I'm confused. Ah, okay. So this is like a frontal AoE that apparently can knock someone down. What was that? Is it like a chain? Me. So I think the most efficient way for me to do combat is going to be to bait them into attacking so that I can just dodge. Well, this is like the worst kind of dodging because I'm just taking 5 steps to the right or left, but easy peasy. Okay. Your tree is dead.
Are you ready?
Teapot of Velkus. Or Taproot. Teapot. Did I really just say that? Okay, so I acquired an item and money. And an achievement. That's gonna be going off like nuts. Oh, I have gear that I can apparently wear. Wait, unavailable for my class? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay, so that's a standard issue. Well, apparently mine is slightly better. Actually, no, this one's better. Can I equip it? I did. Oh my god, look at this guy. Is that a cat? Wow, I wonder if you can be a different, like, animal for each, that Papori race. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, well, that's the start of Terra. I gotta play more of this. And I'll just say right now that it's drawing to me a lot more than Arcade in a sense, because it just feels, I don't know, feels like a fantasy world, and that's the kind of thing that is really appealing to me. But there are still 2 more games on the slab, and I'm not going to say them right now, but you can look at them on the calendar. Actually, I won't be that mean. It's going to be Guild Wars 2 and WoW. And there are other games I could consider, but those ones are appealing to me for their own reasons, so next time we're going to hit it up with Guild Wars 2. Until then, you guys take care, and I will see you soon.